Welcome to this tutorial on installing Sitecore 10.4 on Windows 11. In this video, we will guide you through the steps to set up Sitecore on Windows 11. By the end, you will have a working Sitecore instance on your computer ready for development or testing. Installing Sitecore is the first crucial step towards learning and building powerful, personalized digital experiences. Although the process is straightforward, it can be challenging for beginners if any step is missed. Let's get started. Please make sure you have Windows 11 with minimum 16 GB RAM, a user with admin permissions, and Sitecore license file. This is a brand new Windows 11 instance, and I'm going to start by downloading SQL Server 2022. For this example, I'm going to use developer version, but if you have other version, you can also use those. Once downloaded, you can click on the downloaded file to start the installation. We will start custom installation so that we can select different options during the install process. Here we will select installation and start a new SQL Server standalone installation. In most of the steps, we will just be clicking next. There are few steps, however, which are very important, and we will pay attention to those steps. For example, the instance name, if you already have SQL Server installed, you would need to select an instance. If not, then you can just go with default instance. This is probably the most important step in this installation, where you have to make sure that you select mixed mode so that we can use username and password to log into SQL Server. Additionally, you should also add current user so that if this password is not working for some reason, you can still log into SQL Server. After going through all the steps, in the ready to install step, click install, which will begin the actual installation. While SQL Server is being installed, let's check if this machine has Internet Information Services installed. This is a brand new installation, so I do not expect this to be installed. Let's go to Control Panel to install it. Switch to small icons, and then we will go to Programs and Features. And then turn on Windows features on or off. We will select some Windows features to install, including .NET Framework and Internet Information Services. Once all relevant options are selected, click OK to start the installation. While this is being installed, let's go ahead and download Sitecore. Sitecore will give you a number of options on the download page depending on the requirements. In this example, I am going to use Installation Assistant for XM Scaled. If you are planning to use Sitecore marketing automation features, you should use XP Single. The installation steps for both XM Scaled and XP Single are more or less the same. It will download a zip file, and in the meantime, our Windows feature installation is complete and SQL Server installation is also complete. In order to log into SQL Server, we will also need to install SQL Server Management Tools. We will download SQL Server Management Studio and start the installation. The installation will continue in the background, and in the meantime, we can check Internet Information Services. With the default installation, we will only have one default website. Let's click to see if this opens. This means that our installation was successful and Internet Information Services is working fine. Before starting Sitecore installation, let's quickly check if we are able to log into SQL Server. SQL Server seems to be working fine. Let's go ahead and extract the zip file that we have downloaded. In the extracted folder, we will be looking for setup file, and we will start the installation by clicking on this. Since this is the very first Sitecore installation on this machine, therefore we have to install prerequisites. For later installation, you can skip this step. We must restart our computer to make sure that some of the Windows components are installed properly. We are back after the Windows restart. Let's go ahead and start the Sitecore installation again using the same setup file. This time we can skip installing prerequisites and go to directly installing Solar. We need to give a unique Windows service name, and then we can click install. Once Solar installation is complete, we will move to the next step, and here we need to provide a solution prefix which will also be used in the URL, Sitecore admin password, and the Sitecore license file. In the next step, we will need to provide SQL Server credentials that we have just installed. So we need to give SA username and password. In the last step, Sitecore will run validations to ensure that all the information is correct. Looks like we did not type in the password properly. So let's fix it and start the installation. Looks like Sitecore installation is complete. We can click next and launch Sitecore. Here we need to provide admin as username and the password that we provided during installation. Sitecore seems to be working fine. Let's go ahead and check Internet Information Services. You can see that the installer have installed 3 different websites for CM, CD and Identity Server. We can click on CM or CD to launch the website. We have successfully installed Sitecore on a brand new Windows 11 machine. If you found this video helpful, please like and share. Thank you for watching.